Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Manjot, MD dermatologist, and today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about melasma. So melasma is commonly known in our country by the name Chaya in Hindi, and I'm sure you've seen it and heard about it or maybe even suffer from it. It's an extremely common condition and at least 20% of Indian population is suffering from it. 20%. So why is this such a big problem? Firstly, it's very common. Secondly, it's very chronic. So that means that it can go on for years and years. And it is relapsing, which means that even if you treat it, it can always come back and you have to keep it under maintenance. So let's try to understand that why do we get this problem and what are the features that can actually make it worse. The first reason why you get it is excessive exposure to light. This could be sunlight, this could be blue light which comes in through your laptops, your desktops, your phones, which could be causing it. The second feature is hormonal issues. So if you have an hormonal imbalance, you could be getting it. If you're on any oral contraceptive pills, that's also a reason for getting melasma. Pregnancy is one of the main reasons for melasma. 50 to 70% of pregnant women end up with this pigmentation. And also there have been studies that people with thyroid disorder may get melasma. So these are the hormonal issues which may lead to this type of hyperpigmentation. And another cause behind this could be a family history. So maybe if your mother had it, you will be prone to getting melasma. So there's nothing you can do about that one though. Now, how do you identify it? Melasma can be easily identified. It's a very common condition. There's hyperpigmentation present mainly on the cheeks, may spread on the nose, on the forehead, on the jawline or upper lip area. They can start with small patches, then spread and make it bigger. They can be present at different layers in the skin. So they can be light brown, dark brown, or maybe a mix of both of them. Now, how do you treat melasma? So melasma is a very difficult condition to treat and there are many treatments available for this. There are oral medicines, there are creams available and there are procedures available. So starting with the basics, which is the creams. The first most important cream that can help in melasma is sunscreens. Sunscreens is something that you can definitely do at home. You need to use a physical sunscreen which has zinc oxide and a mineral-based sunscreen which has titanium oxide. So choose a sunscreen which is at least with an SPF of 30. Use it even when you're at home, especially if you have melasma. And how do you identify your sunscreen is it will say physical sunscreen, it will mention broad spectrum, and if you're looking for titanium oxide, search for a tinted sunscreen. Tinted sunscreens have titanium oxide and that's how you identify them. The second cream that really helps but has also got a side effects with it, so you need to get it under prescriptions, is hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is one of the most effective creams, but if you use it or misuse it for a very long time, it can actually give you stronger side effects and give you ochronosis, which can worsen your melasma. So please use it under prescription from a dermatologist only. Thirdly, you can use is retinoids. Retinoids help in peeling the skin and helping your other medicines also to go much deeper and getting rid of the melasma. There are a lot of natural compounds which have come out now which can be used in combination with these active ingredients such as arbutin, there's azelaic acid, ascorbic acid, there is licorice extract. So there are many creams available which stay steroid free, hydroquinone free, and they have a combination of these and are really good for people who have sensitive skin, because most of the stronger creams can actually give you a reaction and irritation also. So if you have sensitive skin and you feel creams don't suit you a lot, try these natural ingredients and they'll be helpful. Coming to the oral therapies. So what are the oral medicines that we can have if you have melasma? There are two main which are effective. Firstly, tranexamic acid. And if you go to a dermatologist, they may ask you some questions and if they think it's safe for you, they're going to give it to you for 3 months and it's effective. It works very well for melasma. The second natural ingredient is glutathione and it is naturally present in our body and it may help to decrease your pigmentation further. The last option that you can go in for is getting professional help and looking for procedures. So if you visit a dermatologist and you have melasma, they're going to offer you treatments like chemical peels, the chemical peels may be mild or they may be stronger. They can also suggest some mesotherapies which will help. They can suggest maybe lasers. There's Q-switch Nd:YAG laser and IPL lasers which help in decreasing melasma. So this was a brief gist on what is melasma, what causes it, who can get it, and how do you treat it. And there are my 3 tips that you should remember and which are going to help you get rid of melasma or at least keep it at bay. First, photoprotection. You need to use a sunscreen. Without a sunscreen, none of the treatments are going to work. So make sure you do the first thing, that's use a sunscreen. Secondly, try to find out the cause. In case you have an hormonal imbalance, try to correct it. If you feel that you have a thyroid disorder, try to correct it. If you feel you're not using enough photoprotection, again, refer to point 1. The third thing that you need to do is try to combine therapies. Don't just stick to creams or don't just stick to taking medicines orally. You need to combine. Try to combine the creams and the oral medication, or try to combine the procedures and the creams, or try to combine all 3. That's going to give you the fastest result for melasma. And once your melasma is gone, please try to use a maintenance cream too. Don't just stop using everything. Try to use a sunscreen and 1 maintenance cream just to keep it at bay. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Thank you.